Right now, we're recording, and a pleasure to be with you. Again, my name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, known as Tyrone Cuffey on Facebook. I'm one of the voices of the Billion Coin we refer to as TBC, and this is our world broadcasters meeting. Hopefully, we will have more broadcasters to join us 1/2 an hour before our send button meetings happen all around the world. I will be covering a subject matter today that we all can recognize. All can recognize. And I'm going to share my screen. When you see it, you're going to say, wow, I definitely recognize this. But it's going to have some other things on this circle. And y'all can use this on your broadcast. I encourage you to use this picture because it's right now posted on my timeline. Take it, use it, share it, whatever. This is going to be important for y'all to see, okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to start to share my screen now. Hold on just a minute. Okay. Okay, can y'all see my screen? Put your thumbs up if you can see the screen. Great, great. Okay. Okay. Now, the subject of this matter is the comfort zone. The comfort zone. Okay? Now, I found this a few days ago, and I thought it'd be a great subject to really go dissect in this little shorter time we have today, okay? And I want y'all to take this. Again, this is on my timeline. You can share it and use it at any time you like, because this can really help some of your people in TBC that's in their comfort zones. Now, we know that we have 3.3 million people plus in the TBC. However, we all know, particularly MB and myself, know that we don't have all of them very active. Okay? Now, all right, when you see this circle, okay, and it's a comfort zone, okay? The smallest circle you see right here to the left, it says feel safe and in control. Now think about that for a moment. Don't we feel very safe and controlled when we don't have anything outside of us to worry about? Or if we're asked to get involved in an organization like TBC, a lot of us clamp up and be in our comfort zone. Of course, we feel safe and in control. But these are some outside of this right here signifies what people feel. They feel lack of self-confidence, like they can't feel too afraid to talk to people about the Billion Coin. They feel like, well, maybe I can't get two people, and they get two, and they get two. Right now, we have a new campaign going out right now, which we can earn passive residual income in our Bitcoin bounty. It's already shown. Some people here that's on our panel already earning right now. So they don't have, MB don't have a lack of self-confidence. I know him already. I know he don't have that. Mufa and Musa, they don't find excuses. It says be affected by others' opinions. None of us care about other people's opinions. When I think of Brother Noli in the Philippines, he's all over the coast of the Philippines, even in the 110 tribes, and had a great celebration there. Did he care about the fact, was he affected by others' opinions of him? He went around, he took the initiative to go out, to recruit more people into Billion Coin, to join people together. You see? See, I can say none of us have any of these things right here, lack self-confidence. This is the fear zone that people have. You see? This is what people actually experience when they're in their comfort zone. Outside of that, They fear fear. And these are the things they feel under fear that they feel. Now let's go on. Now there's happen to be what you call a learning zone. And in this learning zone, we're able to deal with challenges and problems that come along. So right now, think about this right now. Our TBC wallet at tbc009.net is under maintenance right now. No one can even log on right now. But I have people already messaging me worried about that. I can't see my coin. I can't see anything. I can't even log on. Those are people that having trouble dealing with the challenges and problems that arise in TBC. But don't we know in our journey to 1 billion members, we're going to experience these things? Of course we do. There's no online organization or online business that you will not see some challenges along the way. And my God, anybody that's been in Billion Coin back in 2017, we all experienced the challenges of our old TBC004.net. We had discounters. We had people, our coin, blockchain almost crashed. But did all of us that were back in TBC then, did we deal with those challenges head on? Then we had some people doing rapid fire transactions, where they were doing one transaction after another, one after the other. And then they had a challenge wondering why their transaction wouldn't go through. But did they let that bother them? No. I can speak of the people, the leaders that's here right now, because we have some great broadcasters right now among us. We deal with the challenges and problems as they come. But some things that I noticed, if you don't mind, I'm gonna pick on you a minute because you're so great in what you do. Look at this acquire new skill. Mbe acquired the new skill to speak to masses. That's why he happens to be right now the send button host for the English speaking. But Mbe also know how to speak in French too. So now he's got 2 skills. He can talk to people in his country, and he even have a place where he talked to several people. You see it on the blog, and he's showing his phone, and everybody's there, wall to wall, packed. So he's acquired a skill. Noli, brother Noli, he's acquired a skill by which he's all over Philippines, talking about this wonderful opportunity called the Billion Coin. We refer to as TBC. But when we're in this learning zone, we acquire something called extend your comfort zone. Because in the learning part of this comfort zone, you extend yourself, you expand yourself. Okay? Now this is the best part of it all right here, folks. The growth zone. And I hate that I'm rushing a little bit because I'm against time. I don't want this to flow into, admin doesn't want me to flow this into our send button meetings. I don't want to take anyone from the send button meetings because we have one host right here. We can't keep him away. Okay? The growth zone. Now, often in life, we find a purpose in life. What we are to people, what we are to our families, what we are to our jobs or whatever going on in our life. We find a purpose. But here in the Billion Coin, we have not only a purpose, we have a mission to do what? To end global poverty. I'm going to say that again. We not only have a purpose, we have a mission to end global poverty. Now, through our life, we have dreams. Some of us have probably even had dreams of what we would be like when we get to 1 billion members. You know, where we'll be able to use our coin for all kind of goods and services. Okay? Some of us are now started setting some goals for our families. I was talking to Mbe early this morning about that. I just found out that, get this, that they're already working on cell phones using, listen to this, folks, blockchain technology as their bandwidth. That's huge. I mean, did y'all catch that? Maybe y'all didn't get it. You know, we don't use when we use our cell phones all over the world, we do not use nothing but our towers. What's coming is that we were using the most advanced technology known to man on earth right now is blockchain technology. Pretty soon, cell phones will be using blockchain technology. They've already tested it already. See, folks, I don't know if y'all know it, but I study cryptocurrency. I'm in contact with people all over the world, some of the experts, and they have already tested it. And they tested it along with one of the biggest commodities on earth called gold. And we know what gold is to TBC. Okay? So I'm talking about setting these new goals for our future. Now, let me talk about these new goals a little bit and what influences these goals. Now, all of us know that we have this new 8 grains of gold per month for new members. And the people that's grandfathered as of right now, once that runs out, everyone has to start paying 8 grains of gold. But people wonder, well, 8 grains of gold here in the US is about $22 and some cents. Okay? I found that out just yesterday on my Coinbase wallet. Now, do you know that admin can now, because of this 8 grains of gold, now can use some of the funding for other projects that can move us forward to 1 billion members? So while admin is setting goals for us to achieve 1 billion members, they're also creating programs or something that can interject into our blog that we can use just like we do all of our other tools we have in our blog. So, but get this, we can also set goals for our families, for us and our families for the future, because we'll be able to use our wallet, our coin, our wallet for all goods and services around the world. But we also got to have the vision to see that. You have to have the vision to see that. Now, when you're in the growth part of our comfort zone, you can conquer objectives. You can conquer objectives, folks. When things come against you in TBC, you can conquer those without becoming angry or whatever. You can conquer those. So folks, what I'm trying to explain to you here, I'm going to have to get ready to end this really soon. But I want y'all to really zone in on this part that says comfort zone. And I title it, you see, are you in the comfort zone? Now, we are all guilty of experiencing this at times, where we can't go forward like we want to in the billion coin. But the only way that we can go forward, we got to recognize what's in this circle. Because what's in this circle is what we are experiencing throughout not just doing TBC, but in our whole life. Now, all of us can recognize phrases like lack of self-confidence. We find excuses. We be affected by others' opinions. That's in that fear area that I talked about. In the learning zone, we deal with challenges and problems because we're in that learning process. You see? We acquire new skills because admin put those things right in our blog for us to learn. It's just, folks, let me tell y'all something. It is not what we all supposed to be doing is just reading the blog. What term did I use all the time? What is number 23 of the 23-step fast start system? We study the blog. That's how you become an expert. How do you think I know what I know in that blog? How many of us have read every blog post since it was created in April of 2016? I have. I've been through it several times, folks. But we have some TBCs out there that I have someone on my team just yesterday messaged me right here in the US asking me why can't they get it, why can't they visualize what's in their wallet? This person, and they guess what they're look in the fear area. Guess what it says, find excuses. Guess what this person said? This is her excuse. I'm working during the day, okay? The last time I checked, how many hours is in a day? 24, right? That's one of the biggest excuses I've ever heard. I said, well, guess what my reply was back to her. Well, you need to study and read the blog. They said, well, I'm working. Well, okay. Are you working 24 hours a day? Show me somebody that's working 24 hours a day, folks. The blog is available to us 24/7. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 30, 31 hours days every month, 365 days a year. The blog is available to everybody. And it's updated once or twice throughout the day. So when we're in fear and we know we haven't been really involved in the billion coin, we make excuses. And we want to project these opinions on other people's opinions. But when we start to learn more, we'll deal with everything. We acquire new skills. We extend your comfort zone. And the last one, I'm just going over this again because some people came in later. When you're in that growth part, of our being corn, we find a purpose. We know what the purpose is. We know what our mission is. Now I'm gonna use this last few minutes. Does anybody here want to come in right now? I'm going to close because I got to close this because we're going to start our send button meetings any moment. Does anyone here would like to say anything regarding what I have here today? Anyone can just can come in and anyone got anything to say today before we get ready to close? Okay. All right, folks. I know everybody's preparing to start the send button meeting. So what I will do once I end this, it will download on my computer. Then I will put it on my YouTube channel and create a YouTube link. I will put the link in the broadcasters area. I will even send it to for people that's not on the broadcasters chat room. I will send it to you personally, okay, if you need it. Because this right here, everyone should be showing this to their TBCNs, this circle right here, because this is what's plaguing a lot of our TBCNs for going forward, folks. This is what's happening. This is what the problem is, right? One of the biggest problems why people are in their comfort zone. This is why they can't move forward. They can't move forward in life like they want to because they're in this safe zone, this area, this little circle right here. This is where everybody is. Now, a lot of us out here, because we want to learn, we're growing. But there are a lot of people in the billion coin and people in life that's in this little circle right here, this safe zone. Okay? Because they're experiencing fear. They're not willing to learn. They're not willing to grow. Okay? All right, folks. I'm going to come to the end of this broadcasters meeting. Again, my broadcasters meeting will be at a half an hour before the send button meetings. Y'all got about 4 minutes before the send button meetings start. And you know you can find your send button link for all 8 send button meetings in your Kringle Cash back office, okay? Just log in and find the heading, and you'll find all of our send button meetings. You'll see a YouTube link. Click on the YouTube link, and it'll take you right there. Thank you all our broadcasters, all our voices TBC. Thank you, my Filipino brothers and sisters. Thank you, Mufo out in Cameron. Thank you, Musa out in Baltimore and Maryland. Thank you, HM Irene out in Uganda. And thank you, everyone here. Thank you all for being here today. I see you, Halima. I see you, Halima and John. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? That's my sisters in Philippines, and Noli. How y'all doing?
Hello. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
This is my first batch group in the Philippines doing a broadcasting
Whoa,
here.
Good.
With my co-Filipino Marilo. Hi, ma'am. Marilo, thank you for watching.
Thank you. And make sure that if they're doing their first broadcast, we got to try to get them up on the blog. So,
Yes.
so make sure they put it in the entitled my first broadcast, so it can put in the testimonial page, because our admin, everybody's watching it. Admin is watching because admin was in your chat room one day, remember?
Yes. But I am sure,
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you. I love you all. Y'all have a great day.
Yeah, thank you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Love you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Let me just stop the recording first. Let me see here. Okay, let me stop this. I tell you, these computers are so advanced. They making some changes here. Hold on just a moment. Let me stop sharing first. Okay. All right. I can see everybody better now.
Yes. Oh, say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, good evening.
I got to get to the Philippines next year. You know that, right?
Okay.
Yay.
2020 is my year. Okay. All righty. Let me stop this.